I think as well, you just have even before you get to late game, like your one item spike, very strong in shifters. Like double Triforce for both the Wukong and the Corki. Your Rumble going to be popping off at that stage as well. So
for now, though, the exchange that is happening is some pressure towards the top side of the map for Rooster in exchange for a Drake. GIANTX stacking these up early doors. GIANTX do want to play around them. That's how you would set up doing that. Oscarinin down to about a third HP. Gets the bit of proc onto Rooster. Equalizer down. Oscarinin charges over the entirety of it. Flash forward from Rooster. Oscarinin just gets burnt alive.
And just hiding here. Oscarinin steps up. Immediately gets burnt down. But it was kind of late on that charge. Because it meant you got the full ult, though, if they want to try and contest this. No Rumble ult available, which is why GIANTX feeling a little bit more confident.
Sheo, Cyclone onto the backline. Stend looking to knock up with the grand entrance as well. A second Cyclone catches at Jackie's and Jhin. Call to the forward block from Oscarinin. Sheo very deep. The rest of the team not here, and a Shockwave will take his life. A little greedy there from Sheo to go as deep as he did.
Yeah, it went a little bit. Will need to TP into this if he wants to have a bit of a
Oscarinin was actually waiting in the Razor Beak pit as he comes around. Sheo looks at the Cyclone, dodges away. Second Cyclone, Stend with the quickness, gets a bit of the Stand United. Cataclysm out as well. Call to the Forge God comes down, doesn't connect on anyone. ISMA almost falls to the Arcane Storm, but manages to survive. GIANTX still going to play around this Drake. You can see how much GIANTX are prioritizing these Dragons early game.
It's kind of like a tale of two sides right now, because it is GIANTX prioritizing the Dragons more. And you're seeing that shifters want the gold. Like, they just left Rooster in the top lane. But because GIANTX kind of botched the setup there, without any sort of follow-up, shifters then were able to push them back. They got ISMA super low. He's not confident he can survive. So now you get the gold.
So the second Drake of the game, there first. And now we have Triforce complete on Paduck, Triforce complete on Sheo, Liandry's complete on Rooster. That one-item spike that we talked about really beginning to come to the fore here for shifters. Paduck, though, needs to get away from Jackie's, who has the Shockwave. Paduck has Flash. He looks for the trade onto Jackie's for now. Shockwave still pulls him back out of the Valkyrie. Nicely done by GIANTX to secure the kill.
Or and the AD carry pings for help me, because I'm like, I've got Stand United. I can get down here.
I will be there if you're dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be there. Rooster, be careful. Call to the Forge coming out. Jackie's TP'd up for this. Rooster flashes into the way of a train. That's a philosophical dilemma I've never heard about. If you can flash away from a train, Jackie's as well. The TP behind on one of those wards that Jhin had just finished placing allows Jackie's to get behind. They'll get some tower plates towards that top side as well. Jackie's very accelerated compared culled from the position it was before.
Yeah, I mean, this is still an incredibly close game, right? Like, the gold lead, pretty negligible. It's a Dragon apiece. Probably going to get a bit of a trade setup here as we start to move in towards this Dragon in 20 seconds. But you've got Jackie's, who is very fed coming into this. Rift out of the back pocket of GIANTX, and they're already in River.
Shadow Dash, Shockwave, massive damage coming out from Jackie's. And here with the Cyclone Sheo, just trying to retreat Cataclysm down onto Nuke as well, who has to flash away. Equalizer put down, Stand United used by Jhin to keep ISMA alive. This is a fight for the next Drake, and GIANTX have won it out. Killing off Stend. It looks like ISMA is actually going to reset first. Call to the Forge got out from Oscarinin. They'll go for Rooster and get the knock-up onto Nuke, but it's more a distraction. No one had a ticket to that train.
Yeah, a little preemptive in that one. I don't think it was fully necessary to throw it out for Oscarinin, but still, you get the Dragon for GIANTX, you get a kill. And that's all you really wanted, an ability to try and play through Jackie's, and fair play to Jhin and ISMA. They found that setup to really do. ISMA, lucky to kind of get out of that. Oh, hang on.
Jhin charmed up with the quickness. Jhin trying to walk out, but Stend secures the kill. Paduck, Arcane shifts forward. Flakked, sorry, Arcane shifts forward. And
Stend it a little bit. With Stend, you got caught out in that last play. This is where I really, on both sides, want to see them clean up a little bit.
See if they do that. Stend dashing across the wall. Sheo looking for Flakked, who's caught out in the Cyclone. Okay, that was clean from shifters.
Yeah.
Not too clean from GIANTX, we'll say. And Sheo looks for more. Oscarinin goes unstoppable with the Bellows breath. Sheo still chasing in. The dash actually stops the Grand Entrance, getting the knock up there onto ISMA. Nicely done from Jhin to get that taunt down in time.
Yeah, pretty clutch, because it bought the time for Jackie's to move from that bottom lane in.
Yeah, well, you could also do that, right? In the end, didn't matter, as Flakked did die. The gold leads for shifters. Still remain in the top lane, the bot lane, and the support role. But Jackie's has 1,000 gold in his pocket. That's the Shockwave Cataclysm combination. Shifters having to walk through choke points, very difficult. Shadow Dash, taunt, Shockwave, Stend flashes it. Call to the Forge God still rams him down. Oscarinin on the chase onto Paduck as well, who flashes over the wall. ISMA goes in with the Cataclysm, and there's the combination that we thought might happen. ISMA gets another. Sheo forced away, and this will be third Drake to GIANTX.
Nicely done by GIANTX, taking the fight in a very strong position. Trying to re-enter through those choke points that you were calling, Medic, is so difficult against an Ornn. Just having that little pillar means you get so much control of the zone. And GIANTX play around it perfectly.
And all credit to Jhin, right? His snap engages onto Stend have been sublime. We saw one around the last Drake, we've now seen another one, and now Rooster overextended, doesn't have the equalizer up. Jhin just looking for the shadow dash. Rooster does have flash, uses it, and there's the chase down for GIANTX. ISMA not gonna get the final auto attack. Flakked just died.
Huh?
Was he shopping? I feel like he may have been shopping. It's a Cyclone coming out from Sheo. Flakked burnt his flash as well. Maybe he arcane shifted down towards bot side to try and be part of that play, and then just got caught out.
Yeah, I mean, he threw the ultimate, so I assume he kind of just stuck throwing the ultimate, and Shea was like, right, I can try and pick you off. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't great for Flakked. What could have been a 1-0 for GIANTX becomes a 1-1, but they do still get the Drake.
Getting into a position where you're happy. There's not really much the shifters have to try and play through, because even you can see the lack of vision that they have on this bottom half of the map. And GIANTX happy to just group with the waves pushed in and get this mid lane tower.
ISMA's the one to get his item upgraded first.
Basically, GIANTX just trying to get the waves, so then shifters can't use it to try and look for the tier 2 tower. Shifters, though, starting to move into a position where Stend has the potential for a flank, and that's where GIANTX a little bit more cautious.
Really difficult for shifters to go in. Sheo goes in with a Cyclone, but immediately taunted up by Jhin, and Sheo's just dead where he stands. Like, who is face checking for you as shifters? It's Sheo, and he can't. He just doesn't have the tankiness.
Yeah, shifters end up investing all their vision on the top side, so little to try and figure out what GIANTX got up to in that river area, and it comes back to bite them.
Yeah,
had to just face check this tank lineup, and it goes horribly for shifters because there's such a beefy lineup in front of you as new.
You look at the slow, just from the true shot barrage. ISMA trying to chase Paduck. The shockwave cataclysm combination flashed away by Paduck. Quickness onto the backline. GIANTX beginning to burn on the back as ISMA is forced to flash away. Jackies has the standing idol on him. Rooster burning through them. Flakked's going to flash to the wrong side of the map. And just as we praise GIANTX, it all falls apart. Paduck kills Flakked. Oscarinin walks away. Paduck still chasing down towards the bottom side. A teleport out from Jackies. But what a cluster of a team fight from GIANTX.
How the hell did GIANTX whiff? That is the easiest setup with this composition. And instead, its shifters come out with the lead, and they immediately turn towards the Baron.
Well, obviously, they might as well. This is the opportunity of a lifetime for shifters. Gifted 2 kills. Oscarinin doing well, though, to keep shifters away from the Baron for now. And in the end, shifters, although they have slowed up the game a little bit, haven't really made massive inroads into the lead compositionally that GIANTX have as Sheo's caught. Sundered Skyproc knocked up into the air by Oscarinin. ISMA gets the kill. And now GIANTX will pay some mind to the Baron, Robert. I don't know why I called you Robert there.
I mean, you sound like you're losing your mind as much as I am. This is insane. Why are you resetting there, Sheo? I'm so confused. Like, we had the little piece from last week, the wild ways to die. I feel like this is very poignant as Paduck dodges away from the shock blast.
Yeah, nice Valkyrie away from Paduck. They're Oscarinin going in as they look for Nuke. The charm immediately onto ISMA. He goes in with the Cataclysm on Stend and Nuke, but he's dead. And now GIANTX, you're throwing it again! How is this happening, Stend? Look at the, oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Sure, maybe on the 3rd Baron throw, someone will take it.
I think it's a 4v5. It was they had less people.
Credit to shifters, credit to Paduck. Good dodge on the shockwave with the Valkyrie.
Yeah.
And then ISMA goes deep, but the rest of his team isn't there. Now shifters have started up the Baron.
Jackie's going to shockwave him?
Come on, round 3, baby, let's go. Come on, I'm down and dirty, let's get in the mud, let's wrestle, baby. Oscarinin comes in with a health shield from the TP. Court of the Forge got down as well. Gravity Well not going to knock him up as Oscar hits the double knock him in the pit. And he kills up Nuke. Yes! This is what we love to see! This is the LEC incarnate! Throw after damn well throw! As GIANTX eventually secure the big purple worm!
This one I was kind of like, oh no, actually GIANTX should have this. Like, you got Shockwave's about to come back up.
Yeah.
It ends up basically hitting no one though, which is the great part. But at least you got a decent engage from Oscarinin that actually sets up here. And then,
It felt very desperate from Shifters in a position I don't think they needed to be desperate.
No.
It was like well, we've thrown the Baron, they've thrown the Baron, now we've won a fight, we should go to the Baron rather than establishing a moment to think about exactly what's happening in the game in terms of state of the game. GIANTX have the Baron for the next minute.
This is good.
Rooster
I like this.
Has flashes away from the call of the Forge God. However, Jackie's there for the chain, equalizes down, Shockwave as well, misses because of Sonya's. Rooster's still gonna die, and the rest of Shifters were in the bot side, so they can't answer the pressure coming out from GIANTX now, who should be able to take this mid inhib tower. With Rooster down, that's a lot of gold out of the pockets of Shifters. GIANTX might just look for a full-on push. Sheo going to be spotted towards the side on the ward. Flakked keeping him at bay. Gravity well down on Oscarinin, but he doesn't take too much damage. Paduck trying to clear out the wave.
Oscarinin just taking a little bit of damage. Jackies did TP into this. I think GIANTX were hoping that would be the end of it, but instead going to immediately turn over towards the Elder Dragon instead, not quite able to find the success they were hoping for.
I think the TP, as you say, was hopeful for an end, but doesn't matter too much because you're just TPing towards your team anyway with Elder up. It's a little bit of vision here for Shifters that GIANTX will want to clear out on their way to the Elder, but they don't clear out the far side alteration until just now. So Shifters know the Elder's been begun. Jackies is standing on a ward. Shifters will work their way through the bottom side, trying to get towards Jhin. Stend, quickness, great Shadow Dash into the Shockwave. Nuke absolutely eviscerated with Cataclysm there for the follow-up. That was nice from GIANTX as they find a great engage. Sheo trying to cyclone in the backline, but here comes Rooster, the Stand United. Not going to save him from the burn of the Flame Spitter. Oscarinin with a good knock-up, shoots everyone else coming out as well. The GA on Sheo on that backline, equalizes down as well as Jhin dies. Rooster stands, but he is not able to stand up to the damage that GIANTX put down, and with a TP in from Oscarinin, it's all she wrote for Shifters in game one.
Very back and forth, but GIANTX managing to close it out in the end with a good team fight and a great setup from Jhin. The Shockwave that ended Shifters in this game.
Yeah, the combo that came off in the end does manage to secure them game one here.
Point of time in his career.
I can't see it anywhere, and alongside that, Jhin, his first time ever playing Camille on stage.
Oh.
I think for a lot of supports,
that
kind of is where we're at, because only just going across towards it. ISMA pathing through mid, now they can invade towards the red. Shifter's going to try and react as Flakked's here too. Smite available for both the junglers. Jhin goes onto Sheo. Stend tries to go deep, flash away from the seismic stuff from Jhin, but Flakked already gets first blood. Stend forced away Paduck. Cleared for the first time this game.
Yeah, I mean, ISMA's in a great spot. Going to be able to clear out and maybe even make a play down towards that bottom side as well if he wants to. But yeah, Jhin and Stend just matching each other for the moment. Yeah. I expect Jhin is basically just here, as you can see, to make sure that this wave gets crushed, but Shifters want more.
Rooster stunned by Oscarinin. And Stend comes across. Oscarinin staying very deep. Jhin trying to get in the way there of Stend, but Oscarinin still gets the trade kill as Stend and Sheo aren't able to get them in time to save their top lane shots. Stend stepping in. ISMA turns his attentions across towards the support, but he's like, I've already done 2k damage to this Drake, please. Let's make sure it doesn't reset. Sheo's going to try and step forward, but can't really get through the meat wall that is Jackie's at that level 6 on the Ryze. It will be first Drake and the Scuttle Crab spawning up for ISMA to take. Yeah,
which would give ISMA the level 6 as well. So, I mean, overall, again, strong early game for GIANTX. Oscarinin,
kick things off. Paduck across the wall here. GIANTX needs to be careful. Stend low, Realm Warp behind. Stend already dead. There's the Realm Warp as Jackie's joins the fray, and Sheo forced to flash out. Flakked can look for more. Dashes towards the Trundle here. Seismic Shove doesn't connect. Sheo, though, with the Subjugate, healing himself up underneath this tower. The wave not in the best of spots for GIANTX to continue.
Dive in top lane here?
Rooster has the Meganar about a third of the way up. Gonna have a gold card locked in. Oscarinin gets the stun. ISMA could look for the kick. And that is a very dead Gnar. Great tanking from Oscarinin as well. He secures the kill in the end. Flakked just traded well in the bot lane, but does want to go back and get his Essence Reaver. So you've lost pressure in bot. Jhin and Jackie's trying to team up in mid to get some pressure of their own, but it's Shifters who pull the trigger first. Flash Frost in, should have Daybreak for the stun on Jackie's as well, as he's caught out in the Glacial Storm and he burns down. Nicely done from Shifters to be the first to react to the play. Sonic Wave Resonating Strike as well onto Paduck, forces him down to 300 HP in wagered, and probably more plates out of this mid lane tower.
Yeah, he's very low on mana though, so you know, as Shifters try to...
Yeah, they just haven't really had much purchase in the game. It's felt very much like Shifters are playing to the beat of GIANTX's drum, and that's exactly what's happening here with the Hexagon Minimum of Destiny coming out. Sheo's already down, Stend exhausted as he tries to walk away, but ISMA will send him packing.
Is
GIANTX
immediately moving topside. Looks like to try and respond in kind.
Oscarinin pops in a gold card, stuns up Sheo, puts down the pillar. Oscarinin has flash, nuke, flash frost with the frostbite for the stun. Crystalline's wall down as well, as GIANTX still want to try and contest this one. They'll step forward again. Oscarinin doing a good job of staying healthy enough that he can continue this contest. Tower down in the bot lane. Jhin underneath the tower. Dragon's Rage kick lands onto Stend, but the knock into the wall on ISMA from Rooster, enough to get the kill. Jhin now underneath the tower by himself. Stend will stun him up, and Shifters find 2 more.
I'm sure ISMA could see the montage play in his eyes and like could connect the dots, but he got connected with a wall, which turned out to hurt significantly more.
Still looking for that flank on the Camille. Acting as a distraction. Rooster almost has the Mega Gnar up. Has flash as well. Jhin goes in. Rooster with a Gnar into the wall. 2 stunned against the wall. Oscarinin the second target as Rooster helps get the shutdown. Jhin forced away, and GIANTX just overplay their hand.
Jackie stepping up that far was an easy wall into pillar combo. Here's GIANTX. They managed to get this. You cover the bot play. You're not in a terrible spot, right? And there's always this option now as you start to like put.
GIANTX just needs to keep Shifters interested without engaging in this situation. You're at a massive numbers disadvantage as Flakked clears out and pushes in that mid wave. Oscarinin has been kept at bay by Rooster with the reset coming out from Jackie's team up to go into the enemy jungle and place vision down themselves. They've been protecting around the Baron pit most.
And to you.
Then Destiny. Oscarinin looking for Paduck in the mid lane. Seismic shove doesn't connect as Paduck falls. GIANTX used the Destiny perfectly as Sheo pops the subjugate to try and pop ISMA. Won't have the damage for it now. GIANTX
that vision down. ISMA hasn't really been able to get much now. They're starting to establish some of that vision on the bottom side, but it has been a little.
Right. Gets the Scuttle Crab, which gives them vision on the vision that was put down by GIANTX, so they clear out the control ward. Oscarinin now has Destiny back up. He's looking towards mid. Resets coming out. Stend goes in with a Hex Flash. Just dives onto nuke. Hexagol made him on Stend as well with the Cullen coming down. Stend falls first. The kick back onto the Trundle. Sheo in the middle of the team, and Flakked immediately culls him. ISMA likely to die, but he manages to escape with a safeguard. Rooster the next target as Jackie steps up, but with the Crystallize blocking off almost the entire lane. He has to flash. GIANTX though, looks like they'll turn their attentions towards the Drake after winning out on the fight. Rooster still trading with Flakked, who is absolutely massive. Lord Doms alongside the Flicker Blades and the Essence Reaver makes it pretty difficult to stand up to this Lucian.
Brilliant response from Jhin on that.
Really at all. The Weaver's wall comes across, but he has to walk all the way around the horizon in 4 minutes time.
Yeah. Touching wood, this is a significantly better performance from GIANTX. Like, I like the way they're trying to play for picks. There's been decent map movements. Like Oscarinin has been trying to find.
GIANTX still playing around this Baron.
This is not good.
In the pillar down. Jhin goes in with a Hexagol to him. ISMA and Jackie's in the back of the pit. Jhin already low. Destiny out from Oscarinin as he tries to rectify this play, but Jackie's dead. ISMA manages to safeguard across the wall, but Shifters will start up the Baron.
Absolute mess from GIANTX as they try to escape away.
Flakked has no flash. He's got no flash. In dies Rooster, about to go Mega, and Flakked's down too. Dagda.
It wasn't me! I said it! I said I prefaced it with touch wood! Everyone knows that gets you off the hook.
Oh, sure. Press the...
Oh.
Okay, well, that's Baron for Shifters. So we've had the 18-minute throw and we've had the 32-minute throw. Apparently, it was more than enough as they managed to find 3 kills.
Yes. Exactly. I think they know.
ISMA. You look at the dragon. ISMA's gone for it. Oh, ISMA, the guardian angel will bring him back. But his prayers will not be answered. Touch wood again, Rob. ISMA's dead. Shifters now 11-9 up. Still 2,000 gold behind. But they do have this Baron for the next 2 minutes. And the enemy jungler's dead with 15 seconds.
See?
After he's
no, actually, a little bit more of a gold difference.
Yeah, okay. So next time there'll be 6,500 gold ahead. Stend caught out in the culling. Stend's dead. Okay. Yeah. Can at times very difficult to understand, sure. But we had fun. Hopefully the players did too. As this is soul for GIANTX, by the way. Shifters late to the party as Sheo tries to step in, but that's the soul just gone. Sheo flashed into the pit, smited, still didn't get it. Now kicked back and taken out by GIANTX. The Realm Warp behind as well, with the Hexagon Min going in, but the Solar Flare down on Oscarinin means that he's going to die. Rooster has no Mega Gnar, but he has enough teammates to chase him down as Flakked goes down as well. Oh my god! We're going to see a loss with a Hexol, but only the second time in LEC this year?
They nearly lost the last game of Exo, so... I don't...
I need to soundboard whatever the noise was that came out of you there for a
Yeah,
second,
I don't...
by the way.
I'm like 10 seconds on Jhin. They're kind of low. ISMA's kicking a second.
Yeah? I think it's in him. I think it's in him and back. Oh, but they're not going
to back.
They have the Baron exposed. Okay, here we go. Jhin and ISMA versus the world. Shift is kind of low. Sonic Wave from ISMA trying to clear out the way. Rooster kick back. ISMA goes low. ISMA's down. Jhin trying to get onto Stend. He distracts them for long enough. No! 17 seconds they've lost with a Hexol! Shifter's only the second team to do it as they take down GIANTX and take us to game 3.
There's a ton of side lane pressure, a lot of ability to try and follow up on, you know, a Warwick ult, a Nocturne ult, anything along these lines. So I think for GIANTX, they have a rep up at the moment, right?
Oh,
like,
sure, yeah.
You're still going to be able to get value from
I understand why it hasn't been taken.
Yeah.
It's just one of those fun things that I like to point out from time to time, Dagda. Sheo is waiting in the wings here. Bit rate's over onto ISMA. Pack can dodge the fear. Hero's entrance though, the fear still comes down. Crash lining out of Paduck as Jackie splashes forward, and Stend doesn't really have anywhere to go. Flakked will chase him down. The final shot comes out and claims his life. Nuke diving onto the backline, but a magical journey taken by but doesn't manage to. Darking daggers coming out as well. Jackie's here to join the fight. Crash down from Shen. Jhin flashes away. Crash lightning from Paduck. They dive in. Nuke taunted. Paranoia out as GIANTX try and turn his fight around. The fear on Oscarinin gonna be enough as Sheo takes the kill, but Paduck in the midst of the pit is down. Public execution coming out from Rooster as well. He's found his executioner's calling as he tries to dance around a GIANTX. Rooster full HP, but GIANTX able to win out on the fight in the end anyway. Rooster flashes a magical journey in from ISMA. Paranoia already 2/3 of the way off cooldown. Oscarinin chases onto Sheo. Gonna get the fear off as well. Another hero's entrance. Sheo with the call of the pack jumps up, but Oscarinin could just chase him down. Oscar's the big dog on campus. Fog of War. Oscarinin jumps back in. The Primal Howl Fear gets it onto Rooster. Infinite Duress available here as well for Oscarinin. Goes in. There's Paranoia follow-up. Rooster has no flash and no public execution in ISMA. Ending out. Sheo's going to eviscerate over this wall. Hound's Pursuit onto Jhin, who magical journeys and tries to escape. Another Hound's Pursuit from Sheo, but he's just going to die to the tower. As Flakked has a curtain call. Jackie's on his way across. TP in from Nuke to make sure no further play can happen. Uses ultimate and uses flash, and Paduck's going to get jumped on with an infinite duress. Deadly Forest doesn't land. Curtain call comes across. Paduck feared back to barrier. Not enough to save him. Oscarinin everywhere on this Warwick.
Yeah, that's the fun times of a Warwick. He holds down Q, he follows you the entire way across the wall, and you don't get to escape. And off the back of that, GIANTX with a nice pick. They get the dragon, they force a ton out of Nuke, who did escape very nicely, like good hands, but unfortunately had to lose a lot on that bottom side. So GIANTX again extending this gold lead more and more.
Yeah, Oscarinin 700 ahead. Same lead for Jackie. It's a 1.7k lead for Flakked.
Off the tower just in case the Warwick got caught, but there you go.
Does look like it's up soon.
Yeah, the ward just died that actually would have spotted him if he starts to move in towards the enemy jungle, but still caught here.
Oh, Deadly Flourish going down as they look to catch up. Oh man, the guy didn't get a chance. Like, you don't get an opportunity to move. That dog is down, and Sheo, now Shifters without their jungler aren't going to be able to contest this Rift out.
I mean, I really like how GIANTX are playing this though. Like, Oscarinin doing a really good job of moving in towards the mid, like using that tempo that he has to actually make these plays and set up, and Shifters just aren't ready for it. And I think this was the biggest thing that stood out over the last couple of games, that even though GIANTX struggled when it got to the mid to late, hang on, no, it's fine. Their ability to actually set up for map movement plays pre-18 minutes was pretty good.
Yeah, very solid overall. Like, we praised them for it in both the games. The first game, Shifters did get ahead, as we do see Nuke caught again. Winds of War coming down, almost burning him. Jackie's has the flash, but Nuke is able to get out. Riftail will get the charge in and should kill off this tower. Oh, Hound's Pursuit in from Sheo. He just went so deep. The TP behind, as you say, with Rooster going in, but Sheo's dead before Rooster can even land, and that bird can't fly anyway, and Stend follows suit. Jhin in with a chase. Paduck tries to crash some lightning, but all that's going crash is Shifters. They're now trying to collapse in a 3v4. The hero's entrance will knock Rooster up. He's feared as well. A deadly flash for the follow-up. Shifters just throwing everything in and not getting anything out. A fear again onto Nuke after he picks up one, but GIANTX take 3 kills, take a tower, take plates off mid-tier 2, and extend their goal lead to 6.5k.
They might have just taken the series with that as well. Shifters way.
Yeah, but we're sending 4.5.
Reconsidering sending all 5 there. You can see Rooster now going back up to top.
Here we go. Oh. Well, Jhin and Jackies are here, by the way. Temper Fate going down. Jackie's looking to Winds of War. Doesn't get the taunt as he's stunned up, but GIANTX defend their top lane tower well. And yeah, that's the problem with sending 5 top. Jackies and Jhin are here to be bouncers and to block you off.
Technically, they haven't sent Rooster top yet.
We've only
just
sent
been walking
4
back and forth from Red Bull. So he's now only coming top.
Okay, here's Rooster, 5 top. There's a Nocturne in the bot side. Here's the hero's entrance. They're looking forward onto Oscarinin, and there's a Cosmic Binding onto Rooster and Sheo. There's the taunt follow-up, and Flakked will open up the curtains. Meanwhile, there's a Nocturne in bot lane pushing a tier 2. Shifters tried to take a 5v3, it turned into a 5v4, and they lost both anyway. And Suppression with the infinite duress onto Nuke, who dies back in with the perfect execution, but he's caught out with a just punch. Oscarinin going to fall as well, a 1-for-1 the exchange. Meanwhile, there's a Nocturne in the bot lane pushing you inhibitor towers. Game Ball isn't quite sure. As Baron setup has happened for GIANTX, they put some vision down towards the Shifter side of the jungle. Hex flash in though, as Flakked is overextended. Magic Storm coming out as well. Paduck looking for the trade. Hound's pursuit onto the backline. Flakked able to walk away from it for now, and with the fear going down on his Sheo, ISMA able to pick up one on that backline as well. GIANTX find 2 kills and turn their attentions towards the Baron.
GIANTX collapsing well to cover that mid play, and that should be, as you say, that Baron picked up. So maybe looking sooner rather than later for this GIANTX win. As
I've seen a Baron play this series, Rob. I've seen a few of them.
But
Nuke's going to TP in. He's got TP. Okay, so the Baron's at 10k. Stend has no Magnet Storm, no Flash.
Please don't take it.
Rooster has a public execution, and Nuke has a perfect execution. Combined, they're a perfect public execution, but this time, they were not combined.
Follow up, take up Paduck. You can see Giono looking a little stressed, and that one as well. Covering Flakked, really well orchestrated. Now Paduck might be dead again.
Yeah, the damage from Jackies is actually pretty substantial right now as he manages to pick up the kill. TP coming in as well with the Paranoia there for the follow-up. Jackies flashes away, then goes back in with the hero's entrance as Sheo is forced into fear. The Paranoia catches him out, another fear onto Nuke. And pretty soon is looking pretty soon now, Rob.
I say very, very soon as GIANTX standing outside the base of Shifters. Shifters even caught again here.
Tempered Fate into the, flash away from Rooster. Dodges away from the curtain call as well. Okay, GIANTX, you won't get the full complement of Rooster this game. Instead, have to settle for him trying to defend his Nexus towers. 12 seconds before Paduck respawns. Okay, GIANTX decided, you know, an Infernal Soul better than not having an Infernal Soul. Although their Soul win percentage is only 50 this series so far.
Yeah, not amazing odds, but sure, GIANTX.
I mean, either you win or you don't, you know? Either you win or you don't.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how split they were going to be on this call of like some people trying to deny people entry versus going
Paranoia into the fear tether onto Sheo as well.
This is all the Spanish we have now. We've run out.
Rob, I've good news for Shifters fans.
Okay.
Infernal Soul is the lowest win rate soul of the LEC in 2026.
I mean, is it like 60%?
86.7%. Okay.
That's still pretty high.
Yes, but before today, Hextech Soul had only lost 1 game out of 23. And that's like a 96% win rate. So anything can happen. I will say a 10.7 thousand gold deficit and an Infernal Soul deficit might be too much of a mountain for Shifters to climb. We need Yamato to come in and do a speech.
True.
Perhaps at that point they'd be able to.
Yeah, I mean, they're going for it.
Here is then just public execution going onto the back line as well, but immediately Rooster is just knocked up, suppressed with the infinite duress and dead. Stend likely to follow suit as this one's going to chase him down. The curling calls onto Paduck. The dash in from Oscarinin, and he'll get another. Stend forced away. Nuke executes in reverse as he gets the Guardian Angel out of ISMA, but it's all done with the Nexus falling now. GIANTX have a wave in the bot side. They've got another super minion coming across. Flakked taking its time to hit the mid lane inhib on the way. Shifter's going to try and defend with 3. Stend with a good shadowing strike. Oscarinin is still chasing him down. Will be able to pick up his 5th kill of the game. The Nexus towers not really the target for GIANTX. They're thirsty for a little bit of blood. Hound's Pursuit in from Sheo, dashes away. You see the flash come out to protect him, and now another taunt as Flakked takes the kill. Okay, they'll end it now. 26 minutes in, GIANTX 2-1 in the series.